Sixth grade Excel lesson 107, simplifying division problems using powers of 10. Using powers of 10. We got a studio audience here today. Everybody say hi.
Hi.
There they are, a bunch of fifth graders. I love these kids. They're awesome. Here we go. They're going to help me out. You have already learned that any fraction can be written as a division problem. So this means 6 divided by 2, right? 6 divided by 2 is 3. This is 3 divided by 6. Is 3 divided by 6 2?
Yes.
No, 3 divided by 6. 3 divided by 6 is 0.5. How could that be? This means 3 divided by 6. And this is like 3.0 divided by 6. Put the decimal point up there, and that's equal to 5, because 5 times 6 is 30. Okay, the reverse is also true. Any division problem can also be written as a fraction. So the division problem 30 divided by 100 can be written like this. Or 15 divided by 3 can be written like this. 3 divided by 6, written like that. You guys get that, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, we're leading you up to something that's a little more complicated. A division problem can be simplified by dividing the divisor and the dividend by the same number. So 40 into 800. It can be written like this, 800 divided by 40. Well, you guys know from finding equivalent fractions that you can multiply or divide the top and the bottom number by the same number, right? So you can just glance at this and see that I could divide both of those by 10, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
So 800 divided by 10 is 80, and 400 divided by 10 is 4. So now this big problem, 800 divided by 40, becomes 80 divided by 4, which is equal to 20. So that means that 40 into 800 is also 20, because these two fractions are equal to each other. Is that making sense? 800 over 40 is equal to 80 over 4. Since those fractions are equal to each other, the answer for 20 is going to be equal to both of these. That's going to be 20, and that's going to be 20. Now, another way of looking at doing this, just go like this. Divide by 10, divide by 10.
Oh, wow.
Right? When you divide by 10, aren't you knocking off a 0 at the end of it? So here's the problem. 800 divided by 40, it's 20. You could do it long ways and figure it out. 80 divided by 4 is also 20. Same answer. All right. So here's some big old giant problems that we can make into real simple problems. This is 300 into 12,000. I can divide both of these by what?
4.
No. I can divide both of these numbers by what power of 10? Can I divide both of them by 10?
Yes.
Yeah, even bigger. What can I divide both of them by?
100.
100, right? I can divide 300 by 100. Can I divide this one by 100?
Yes.
So basically what I'm doing is I'm getting rid of 2 zeros on each number, right? So I have 120 into 3, and there it is right there. These two problems are exactly the same. 300 into 12,000 is the same as 3 into 120. Now how many times does 3 go into 12?
4.
4. 3 goes into 0?
0.
0, so the answer is 40. 300 goes into 12,000 40 times as well. Those are going to be the exact same thing because it's like equivalent fractions. Okay, what can I divide both of these numbers by as a power of 10? What can I divide it by?
100.
Can you divide this one by 100?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's going to give me a decimal, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's the only thing I can divide that one by?
10.
By 10, right? Okay, so I can divide this one by 10 as well. So what's 260 divided by 10? 26, right? I'm getting rid of the 0. What's 53,700 divided by 10?
5,370,
right? Getting rid of a 0 on both sides. Okay, and they show that to you right here. Now I've got a little simpler problem to solve. 26 goes into 53 how many times?
Once.
Twice. What's 2 times 26?
52.
52. There we go. Subtract and get? 1. 7. How many times does 26 go into 17? 0. Bring down the
1.
0. How many times does 26 go into 170? Let's guess and check. How many times do you think? 5? Let's try 5.
6.
25 times 5. 26. 26 times 5. 6 times 5 is?
0.
Carry the?
3.
2 times 5?
10.
Plus 3?
13. No.
Think that's big enough?
No.
26 times
6.
6. 6 times 6?
12.
12.
36.
36.
Carry the?
3.
2 times 6?
12.
Plus 3?
15.
You think that's close enough?
No.
We can go in again?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. 26 times
7.
7, 42.
Plus 4.
14,
14, 20. No.
18.
Too big, right? So how many times does it go in?
6.
6. 6 times 26 is?
156.
Anybody do that in their head? What's 170 minus 156? Say the answer.
14.
14. There we go. So it's 206, remainder 14. And so is this one. This one's 206, remainder 14 as well. Okay, pause the video. Try numbers 3 and 4, and then turn it back on when you're ready to see the solution. All right, here we go. 800 into 26,000. What can I divide both numbers by? 100. Good. So what am I going to get rid of here?
0.
The zeros here?
0.
Okay, so the problem becomes?
8. 260.
Okay, how many times does 8 go into 26?
3.
Which is?
24.
Remainder?
2.
How many times does 8 go into 20?
Twice.
Twice.
16.
2 times 8
Remainder
is?
16.
16, so I have a remainder of?
4.
4. Good. Last one. What can I divide both of these by?
10.
10, right? This becomes?
64.
This becomes?
7,450.
50. Good. And do the division 64 into 74,
Once.
which is?
64.
64.
10.
105.
105. How many times that go in?
1.
Once. 64. Once. How many times is 64 going to go into 410, do you think?
6. 4. 6.
8. 8 times.
64 times 10 is 640, right? So half of 640 is 320. So 5
6.
times is not going to be big enough.
6.
Let's try 6.
6.
64 times 6. Or that's like 360, close to
24.
24. Carry the 2.
34.
38. Okay, do you think it can go in another time?
Yeah, one more. Let's try.
Really? 364
No.
more than that?
No.
No. So it's going to go in 6 times 384. Subtract and get 6. This became a 0, so now it's a 10. That's a 3. 2.
1.
So 26.
What's high 6?
116, remainder 26. Okay, pause the video, try these, and then turn it back on when you're ready to see the solution. Okay, what do we do here? This becomes 5. What does this become?
410.
Okay, this should start getting pretty fast here. 5 goes into 41.
8.
40.
2, right? Okay.
Twice.
What do I divide this one by?
10.
10.
72. 8,960.
Good. How many times does 72 go into 396?
3 times. 4 times.
6 times.
4 times.
5.
Well, 7 times 5 is 35, right? So don't you think you can go in 5 times?
Yeah,
If this is
let's try
396? Okay, times 5. 2 times 5 is?
10.
Carry the?
1.
7 times 5?
35.
Plus 1?
36.
There it is. 360 going in 5 times.
36.
And that's 36. Carry the 0.
Same one.
Hey, look at that. It's already here, right?
5.
So the answer is 5. So 55. What do I get rid of here?
0.
0. This becomes? 41. What does this become?
8,200.
Okay, this is going to be real simple, right? 41 goes into 82 how many times? 2 times, which is 82. So what do I put here?
0.
0, 0. Good. How many zeros off here?
2.
2 off of both of them. 9 into
671.
Which is easy.
9 goes into 67.
7 times.
7, 63. Remainder 4. 9 goes into 41.
4 times.
4 times, which is?
36.
Remainder
5.
5. Remainder 5. Okay, that's it. Whoa! And we're done. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Bye.